Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thank you for stopping by, and if you've been here before, thank you again for coming back. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to create these videos for you to see the type of work that I do, some unboxing, although I've missed quite a few that I could have done, but from this point on I'm going to try to do as many videos as I can and some lessons for you on the things that I do and the way I create some of my designs and my portraits. Today we're going to talk about Gaoy. It's actually one of my favorite brands. It's this particular one is a gel nail polish set, and the colors in here are tans and browns, and they range anywhere from the lightest beige to the darkest brown. Upon opening this, you'll find that there's 8 different colors. The price was pretty reasonable. I don't know in what order I'm going to start showing these, but let's just pick one and let's see how well the camera does when it comes to showing you the gel polish. Anyhow, I'm going to now look at this one, and it appears to be a super dark brown. Let me move this into portrait. It's a little darker than you see here, but that's because of the lighting. And that's number 1987. And these are smaller bottles. They're only 7 ml. Generally, you can buy Gaoy nail polishes in 15 ml, which are super nice to have. And it appears that they're changing their bottle design. This one here is an absolutely gorgeous gold. Looks like gold sparkle, maybe even with a little bit of flakes in it. And this number is 1988. The next one we have is, like I said, in the range of the brown family. And this one is just a beautiful, looks golden brown, but it actually is a little bit darker than that. This number is 1989. Now we have excuse me, number 4, or the 4th one in this one, and it looks like a brown orange on there, but it's truly not. It's a little bit of a brownish brick color, I would say, if you were to relate it to something. And it's also a very beautiful color. It's 1990. Next one we have down the line is, I think, a little bit darker brown, maybe even a little browner, a little redder. It truly is a little bit darker than what you're seeing here, but it is another beautiful, gorgeous color. And this one is 1986. Then we have, this next one appears to be, according to the lid, a little darker still. And it is, in real person, it is a darker color, although it doesn't appear to be so on camera. And this one is 1985. Now we have, excuse me, number 7, and it appears to be like a medium beige color. And that one pretty much stands true. Beautiful colors, I tell you. They make a great product. They're a Chinese vendor, and I gotta tell you, they make terrific products. Oh, by the way, if I didn't say, that was 1984. And this last one here is the lightest of all the colors. This one here is like a true beige, if you can tell that. Beautiful color. And this one here is 1983. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to now show you some of the portraits that I've done. At least you'll get a sense of why I use these products. Hi everybody, welcome back. I apologize for not having the swatch video uploaded for you, but I'm going to try to include it in my previous video. That way you guys will have the whole full effect of not only the Gaoy gel polishes, but their numbers and also the swatching. So let's begin by using number 1983. And I want to make sure that we get the full effect here. And the lighting here isn't the greatest for some reason today. I think it's because it's really cloudy and I have my lights on, but hopefully you'll be able to see the right colors. Next one up is 1984. This is the next dark tan, and let's see if I can get this here. There we go. And as I indicated before, the purpose of my getting this set was to have some portrait colors. That way I don't have to mix my own and come up with some really cool colors, but I'd have to pre-mix them. This way I have the colors at hand and I don't have to look for them or try to create them and purchase them at the store because I ran out or I just don't have it. So looks like some of these may need a second coat. I'm not sure, but it might. This is 1985. Then we have 1986. Kind of a cinnamony color. Next we have 1987. Little darker brown here, which is kind of cool. Yeah, more of a mocha, and more chocolate brown, really. They may need 2 coats. And I like using these little discs because I place them on top of my gel polish bottles to make it easier for me to see the correct color, or at least the color that I think I need, instead of having to open the bottle or it doesn't match, the color doesn't quite match what's in the bottle. This way I have it in front of me. Next, they've added or included this beautiful silver, gold color, which initially I thought it might have some flakes. It's really beautiful color, but you can't really see it without having something dark underneath. So there you might be able to see it a little better. And then we have 1989. This one is kind of like a dark khaki color. It's kind of cool looking. I actually have one very similar, but not quite as dark. It's a little lighter in color, which I use for most of my portraits. Then we have lastly 1990. And this one is the one that I believe is kind of like a brick color, a brick red. So I am going to do a second coat and then I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back and here they are in their glory, these beautiful colors. I don't know if you can, if I zoom in, let's see what happens if I press this to get it zoomed in. But they're lovely colors. I am going to enjoy painting with these guys. Again, let's see, that's supposed to be able to zoom in. And hopefully that did the job. Let's see if I could get a better zoom on this. Doesn't seem to be working. Anyhow, there it is. These are the colors I'll be using for portraits. I also use paint pods, and I have a variety of colors and recently acquired some more gel type paints for my portraiture and character paintings. Take care, my friends. Hope to see you soon with a new video. Bye. I had to get these large boxes because they didn't fit. They're a long stiletto. This is The Lost Boys, one of my favorite movies. Many, many years ago, I believe it was around 1987. And if I come up close, you can see the design. The ones in the center are actually blood nails, and the title of this set is The Lost Boys, Blood and Bones. And let me just pull this out off of this here. Oops. Oh, that's really stuck on there, and that never happens. That's strange. Anyhow, this is a blood nail, and it actually has some bones in it, if you can tell. Sometimes you have to shake these types of nails when you do these. They're called aquarium nails. I don't like that name because it implies that it's an aquarium nail, and it's really not. This is a blood nail. So anyhow, they do move. And let's see if I can get that. Sometimes you have to give it a little tap to get them down. And there they are. So if you flip it, they do come down. There they are. That's that one. Let me see if we get a better read with the second one. Excuse me. And again, you got to give it a shake sometimes to get these things flowing. But there they are. And they do flow beautifully. Might take a couple of tries again, but that's what they do. I apologize for the angle of the camera and not being able to do that. So that's Lost Boys. I'll do a video on them here in the next few days. And then I want to show you just one last one here. And this one is Game of Thrones. Oh my God, I have seen this I don't know how many times, but I'm gonna see if the camera would pick up the actual, without it distorting the nail. And as you know, this is Jon Snow. Those lines, those white lines that you see, if you don't know that in cameras, sometimes that's a way for it to show the glow or the glistening of the shiny top coat, but that's who he is. There we go, a little bit better. And of course we have the throne and the White Walkers and all of these guys. So as you know, those are her dragons. But anyhow, that's why I needed to get a nice range of brown. And I'll show you one last one. This was Harry Potter. And I think if I can pull this out correctly, I'll be able to show you. This is a smaller box because these are almond nails, but anyhow, there they are in full view for you to see. And I did something really fun. These characters inspired me to do this ring. This ring is a spinner ring, and so if I can get it to focus, that would be fantastic. Let's see. It's supposed to focus. There we go. It's a little bit better. And that's what a spinner ring does. And so I did the emblem of the house with the circle and the wand down the center, and then of course these beautiful brilliant rhinestones that you could probably kept her a little lower. Thanks so much for watching. I truly appreciate you spending some time with me this evening, and hope that I can continue doing this love that I have for nails that I've just been going bananas with. I'm addicted, if you will, to doing nails. Take care, my friends, and I'll see you ladies soon, and gentlemen, of course, because you also do nails. So take care. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave any comments, because it's really important for me to get your feedback. I appreciate it. Be blessed. Have a great day. Bye-bye.